Welcome to the Box Out Boys podcast. I am Chris, the Statsman Gorman. With me tonight is Joey Siete Makrowski. Get that, Joe?
777. Triple sevens.
As you can see with me giving this intro, we do not have Titus with us tonight, unexpectedly at last minute. Hey, next time, buddy, let us know a little bit at a time. Next time, but we're here. We're excited about what happened with this game. We want to talk about it because we got a game 7, as Joey said, Siete. Joey, I'm just going to kick it right to you. How do you feel about this performance tonight? What are you thinking? And just, your overall.
I'm riding high in the Celtics. I've been the only one who's been kind of sticking with them this whole time. Tatum wasn't letting them lose that game. He outdueled Giannis in the end. Giannis had 44. Tatum got 46. He had 11 straight points in the fourth quarter. Bucks got it down to 4, and then the Celtics just turned it back on. And before you knew it, it was back up to 11, and it kept climbing from there. Absolute barn burner of a game for Tatum. It looked like in the fourth quarter that he couldn't miss that inbound shot with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and then followed it up with the 3 with the shot clock running down. It was just all around fantastic. Not a good sign for Milwaukee, I think, if you get a 44-20 game from Giannis and you lose that game. But the same story we've been talking about this entire time. Holiday had 17 points, which isn't terrible, but 7-17, and the rest of their starters combined for 13 points.
Yikes!
That's not.
Connington had 14 off the bench.
14 off the bench,
besides
right?
Connington?
Yeah, but their starters, Lopez had 6, Matthews had 4, and Grayson Allen had 3.
Yep, and then Porter.
That's not going to get it done when Boston is going. Tatum 46, Smart had 21, and Jaylen Brown had 22.
You can see who's got the guys, who doesn't have the guys. Giannis, first guy to have a 40-20 game since. Do you know who the last guy to have a 40-20 game in a playoff series?
Was it Elgin Baylor? Was it?
It's been sooner than that.
Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq in 2001.
Shaq attack.
The most dominant run by a big man in this, I was going to say century, but really in the last 22 years. We are getting old. 2001 is 21 years ago at this point.
You know who else is getting old? Mo Harkless.
He's only 29. He's got some years left. He can still make it. This game was fantastic. Giannis Antetokounmpo after the first half had 21 points. It really felt like this was the game that he did not want to lose. He was all in. And Grayson Allen got a minus 29 in this game. That guy couldn't hit a shot.
No.
And a part of me was happy he couldn't, being a Bulls fan. But a part of me was kind of sad because I kind of want the Bucks to win this series. And, and that's where I'm conflicted here, being a basketball fan, an overall basketball fan. George Hill only played 18 minutes. Felt like he was out there for 40. Anytime he was out there, I was wondering why the hell is George Hill out in this game. Him and Grayson Allen, their minutes would be taken up by Chris Middleton. Obviously, in this series, over and over again, this is only going to 7 games because it feels like if Chris Middleton had played in this series, it could maybe be over by now. Maybe a 5-6 game sweep. I don't know. But looking at Boston, Tatum, Brown, Smart, like Joey, like you said, 46, 22, 21. Al Horford only had 2 points, but dude, like the way Al Horford put up points tonight, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, 3 assists, 1 steal. This was the kind of game you would expect from Al Horford at this stage of his career. Not what he was doing earlier in this series, which was fantastic, but this is what you expect. And he's been great. Grant and DJ White, Derek White, they gave some minutes. Grant hasn't been doing too much, but they've been fine. And
Derek White had a good game overall, though. I mean, his defense was pretty good. He had a few clutch rebounds. Took a charge, I think, right from Giannis at one point. He had
5 boards. You're right.
5 boards, 9 points, plus 9 in his 30 minutes. So that was good good minutes for them.
He was good. What's your takeaway from this game? So like I'm reading all these stats, I'm saying all this stuff, and Giannis first guy to lose a series or lose a game with a 40-20. Dude, 40-20, like 20 rebounds.
Yeah.
Where's Brook tonight? Brook Lopez had 3 rebounds tonight. Bobby had 10. Bobby had 10 off the bench.
That's a lot of roast beef. Do you think they need to switch up their starting lineup for Game 7? Like, do you think Connaughton needs to be your starter and Grayson needs to be off the bench?
Yes. I was thinking the same thing. So like when you look at who's guarding who, George Hill was on Grant Williams. You can just tell like George Hill's not going to do anything against Grant Williams. Same with Grayson Allen. They're not going to. They're just their shoulder. You look at the shoulders. You see Giannis. Giannis has the best shoulders in the league. You look at Grayson. You look at George, and they just did not work on their shoulder press in the offseason. Pat Connaughton, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish product, he worked on his shoulders, and it's been proven in this series, and it's proven last year too. He's been a pivotal piece off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, he hit those 2 reverse layups there late in the game, and I was like, "What? That's not his game." And when you're getting that out of him, like that seems like something you should be capitalizing on, right? He went 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point land. Like that's there. He was their only positive off the bench, and plus minus.
At a plus 2. I
also,
can't believe Georgia only had a -1 for the record. But
I mean, what you're playing with Giannis though, probably. I mean,
Giannis got -5. I feel like 7 of that is because of George Hill at least.
And like if Brook Lopez is going to give you 6 points and 3 rebounds, then should Bobby be starting in his place? Like, is it?
And that's so like this was a bad Brook Lopez game. Brook only played 19. Bobby got 29. So I think to your point, Budenholzer made that adjustment based on performance in the game.
Yeah, I guess Giannis had some foul trouble too. Right, he had 3 fouls right before the half. So Brook, I guess he only ended with 4 fouls. So it's not like
he did have 3 early, and then he didn't get any late.
Yeah.
Interesting thing with this game though, Tice played 10 minutes. Then we got Derek White for Boston off the bench. Stauskas played a minute. Peyton Pritchard. Okay, did you see the dunk on Giannis? Giannis did on Pritchard.
Yeah, I don't know what Pritchard was thinking, getting in the way.
That was.
He tried to get out of the way. He made the decision very late that, oh crap, I don't want to be any part of this.
Honestly, that was the moment for me. I'm like, the Milwaukee's going to win this game. This is fantastic. From there, Boston went on an 8-0 run. I'm pretty sure after that point. And
Tatum said, "I'm over it."
Dude, Tatum was
unreal.
46, 9, 4 assists. He was the MVP. Whoever wins Game 7, Tatum or Giannis, is the MVP of the series. So if you can still bet on MVP for the newly minted Larry Bird Trophy, take Giannis or Tatum instead of the team.
See, so 8:56 left in the game. 8:42 left. Giannis makes a 28-foot 3-pointer. Bucks are down 4.
Yeah. 85-81, right?
Yep. Next possession, Tatum makes a 2-point shot. Connaughton makes his layup. Tatum makes a 3. Giannis misses a bunch, blah, 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 a bunch of other stuff. Tatum, another 2-pointer. Giannis makes another 3, or makes a 3-foot dunk. Tatum has another 3-point attempt. And before you knew it, in a span of 3 minutes, it went back to 95-87.
Yeah.
It was just that fast.
Still 8 point. Yeah, it was. I mean, it never. Milwaukee or Boston just kept the distance. They didn't let Milwaukee get back into it like they did the previous time. So, dude, I don't know what to make of this game. So based on this game, even though it was Boston won by 13, but this felt like a 2-point game. The whole time until there was 2 minutes left. So
yeah, you're right. It did kind of have that feeling of when is Milwaukee just going to be all of a sudden up by 3, and you're like, oh, okay, we gotta wait for something big to happen here. It just never happened. They couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, Game 7 is gonna be fantastic. I think Boston's gonna be favored, obviously, maybe by 2.5. And
as they should be. I think Boston.
They're favored by 5.5. Give me those points all day. God, oof.
I think Boston closes it out. I think they win.
Do they cover? Do they cover the 5.5 points?
Yeah, they win by 9.
Wow. All right, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
This is the fast hot pick.
Boston's win this game. Or sorry. Wow. No. Milwaukee is winning this game. Giannis was just the way. I mean, I know Jason got 46 and he was great too, but Giannis just felt like with the 20 boards, with the 6 assists, 14 of 15 from the line. I was just reminiscing today while I was at work at the 2011 NBA Finals with Dirk Nowitzki. He went 45 of 46 from the free throw line, and for a 94% free throw shooting percentage, which is insane. LeBron and Dwayne Wade in that series both missed 10 free throws apiece. They were both like 25 of 36. So when you're locked in like that, 14 of 15 from the line, you're not going to lose.
But they did.
Yeah, but they did. But they got one more game, and I just don't think. I don't think they're. This is what I'm like. If they had Middleton, they definitely would have won this game. And
yes, but they don't.
But they don't. They got Grayson Allen and George Hill getting those minutes.
And they went 40 of those minutes. They went 7 of 29 from the 3-point line tonight, and Boston went 17 of 43. So if you're gonna,
that's the game right there.
If Boston is gonna, I mean, if they're gonna shoot and make 10 more 3-pointers than the Bucks, that Giannis can score 60 and they're not going to win.
And Ime Udoka at the end of game 5 was talking about the offensive rebound. It was 17 to 5 at the end of game 5. In this game, Boston won it 8 to 7 offensive rebounds. So they won the rebound battle there. Yeah, like, so obviously we can go to predictions real quick. Joey, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Did you have Boston in 7? I don't remember what your initial.
I think I had Boston in 6, maybe.
You did, but we all did it in 6, so we're all kind of wrong. But Boston still having it in 6 is, or 7 is pretty good. I still had Mavs in 7. I'm excited for that one on Sunday, dude. We got 2 game 7s right now. The Warriors up 30-26 right now in Memphis. Maybe they'll win this game. What's your take on this game right now for the immediate listeners?
I think the last games or 5 was just a complete anomaly for them. Like it was sloppy, it was bad. I think they just mailed it in pretty early that this isn't happening tonight, and they sat for the whole fourth quarter.
How many teams can mail in a game 5 like Golden State does? They lost by 50, and they didn't lose by 50 because they weren't bad.
They lost by 30, but
they lost by
or something.
I think it was 44.
Was it?
I'm gonna look it up, but
they were down by 50 for sure at one point.
Yeah, they lost by 39. But they were bad. But you still look at them and you're still like, oh, they're still a championship team, which is weird. There's no, I don't know how many teams are like that. There's Golden State. I don't even say Milwaukee wouldn't do that because they're just so good defensively. They respect their defense. Maybe Dallas isn't like a championship pedigree team though. Yeah. I don't know if there's anybody else like that with Golden State. Maybe Miami, but Miami.
I think Dallas gets it done too. I think Luka, this is his moment. I think.
Yes. Yes.
I think the Suns, not that they're overrated, but I think they had their run last year, and I don't think they're going to repeat that magic.
I told you with Luka's quote at the end of game 5, I was like, dude, Luka's got it.
Luka kind of looks like he's tired of getting knocked out of playoffs, and he's just kind of said, I'm here for it, and I'm going to do what I need to do.
And you said at the end of game 5, he needs to put up 35, 15, and 10. He put up 33, 11, and 8. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Plus 15 in that game. So
yeah, and then the Heat, the James Harden is a bum, and we all knew it, and it showed at the worst time possible for them.
I want to touch on this in the offseason. I don't think James Harden's going to stay in Philadelphia. There was a thing on another podcast talking about Harden traded to Beal to Washington, a sign-in trade kind of thing. And
so Harden has become like Westbrook 2.0 then.
Yeah. Or Wall 2.0 or hey, it would be Harden and Porzingis down there. That's like a 9 seed play-in game. They get they win 2, they get into the playoffs. That's a team. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot to do because I don't even think that's better than Charlotte right now. I'm so low on Harden, especially after that. Like,
Yeah.
and Harden is 32 years old, and you know how that is. It's tough at that age, man.
Yeah.
Like we can get into that if you want.
I knew how that was last year. Yeah.
Last year, I don't even know how old you are anymore. Like
well, I was 32 last year.
I really know how old I am anymore. So
I was 32 last year.
You're 33 now.
There you
Happy
go.
birthday 2 days ago. Mo Harkless.
All right, so we got Celtics in 7 for me, Mavs in 7, Warriors in 6. You got Bucks in 7.
Yeah, that's the only difference.
Mavs in 7 and Warriors in 6.
And then Titus is wrong on every front because he's not here tonight.
So he took the Bucks in 4 and
yeah, no, that happened. Yeah. Like I don't even know what to give him for Bucks Celtics because it's such a crapshoot at this point.
It is a crapshoot, and that's kind of exciting.
I love it. I'm excited for this game as a fan, as having literally no take really in the series. I'd rather have Boston or rather have Milwaukee win it.
Boston Miami is going to be fun though if that happens.
Tatum versus Butler. Then I got to root for Miami, and then I'm like, all right.
Yeah, you're not rooting for Miami. You're rooting for the select players that are on Miami.
I'm not rooting for only, but even Jimmy's I've kind of. Anyway, let's talk about that another time. Let's end it here. Yeah, we have got 2 Game 7 so far. We'll see what happens if Memphis can come out of this hole. They're down 36-20 right now. What does Titus normally say at the end of this thing? Like, comment, subscribe.
Until next time.
And until next time, box out.